Welcome to our battle of the cheapest all-terrain vehicles. For this video we chose 3 affordable models, and now we are going to make a thorough comparison. Take your seats in our vehicles, it's time to begin, let's go! Hi guys, as usual it's me, just a voiceover, and you're watching Review Machines. The other day we made a review of the cheapest ATV, and that video was very successful. Be sure to check it if you haven't. The matter is, such kind of machines is extremely cheap, but it's able to show the best performance at off-roading, often even better than much more expensive ATV models. Moreover, you even don't need to buy these ATVs. The construction is so simple that many of us are able to build such machines themselves. Today we have 3 models. We are going to put these models in interesting tests, from drag racing to severe off-roading in swamp. By the way, all these machines are amphibious, so we are going to arrange a water drag racing. Well, it will be interesting, stay with us. Now let's have a brief look at each machine. We begin with the simplest and cheapest model. We already made a review of this particular machine, so if you are interested, have a look at that detailed video. Now I want just to remind you, this ATV has the simplest construction. There are only essential parts that machine needs to move, nothing more. We see here an articulated frame, with wheels made of an old truck's tires. The most part of rubber was just cut off, to provide a lighter weight and new aggressive tire tread. Moreover, all the main parts here were taken from old cars and trucks. That is why this ATV is so cheap. But we will speak about the prices at the end of the video. Let's move on. 3-wheeled ATV Showgarage. It's quite a different model, built with another ideology. 3 huge low-pressure wheels with 900 mm diameter. There is all-wheel drive, but the front-wheel drive is attachable. The ATV is equipped with 1-cylinder engine, 12 horsepower, with electric starter. There is a CVT transmission, disc brakes, the total weight is 240 kg, ground clearance is 400 mm. The construction is easily dismantleable, and when dismantled, it can be put in a regular car trailer. It's a serial production machine, we'll see what it can show us in our tests. One more ATV, it's called Artemida. It looks like the first model, but it's slightly more expensive and improved machine. Generally, the construction is the same, but more quality parts are used here. There is a Chinese engine, 70 HP, electric starter. The wheels are also homemade. Their diameter is 1200 mm. Strengthened frame, waterproof body, power bumper, lights, and even there is an awning to keep you dry from bad weather. While our machines are being prepared for the competition, few words about the agenda. First of all, we'll see the drag racing. It's clear that the machines are not very fast, but anyway, it's interesting to know who is the fastest. Then we'll see some tests in mud and on rough terrain. And finally, we'll arrange the off-roading in the swamp and water drag racing. There are many things to do, let's start. Well, it's drag racing. We have a classic water here. All the competitors are standing in the line, ready for the tough race. Things are heating up. Is everybody ready to find out who is the fastest today? Okay, let's start it. It was very close to the camera, wasn't it? As we can see, Showgarage is taking off much faster than other machines. To tell the truth, it isn't very surprising, cause its maximum speed according to the docs is 40 km per hour, and as to other 2 vehicles, it's just 25. So the results are clear. Showgarage is definitely the fastest all-terrain vehicle today. Let's move on. Now the task is to overcome this obstacle. It's a pool with water and mud. The distance is 30 meters and the depth is about a meter. Artemida goes the first. This obstacle is quite difficult, cause our machines float here, so it's very important to be good at moving on water. Full rotating wheels with aggressive tire tread move the machine quite rapidly, so the result of Artemida is on your screens. Now Shogresh is trying. I think we can conclude here that it is more complicated to drive the thing on water, cause there are only 3 wheels and the tires are not so aggressive. Anyway, Shogresh is finishing and you see the results. And the third model is trying. The construction is the same as on the first ATV, so it moves in the same way. You see the results now. And now you'll see, so to speak, the demonstration of power of the Moto ATV, which is called ProMaster. We thought it also would be interesting. As to our competitors, the best result was shown by Artemida, approximately the same result as its cheap analog, and Shogresh demonstrated here the worst time. Now the task is to cross the ditch with quite steep slopes. Artemida tries. As we see, there are some difficulties, despite huge wheels and all-wheel drive. The sand is very loose, and the machine plunges into it, but finally Artemida gets over this trial without any help. It's Shogresh's turn, and again it seems that 3 wheels is not enough to overcome this obstacle. Big wheels is a good feature, but the tire tread is also very important. After all, the rider tries to get over this ditch in the other way. That's what I call a smart riding. Now the cheapest ATV is trying. Like a snap. But to be frank, this ATV moved here last, so it was easier to take this obstacle. When Artemida is making one more attempt, it's not so problem at all. And while the Moto ATV is getting over this ditch, we can make a conclusion that on a rough terrain all the competitors showed approximately the same results. Maybe Shogresh was slightly worse than others. Use your own judgments, and we are moving on. Well, we have the final trial. It's a big swamp and lake. The point of the competition is simple: general start on swamp and moving to the lake with maximum possible speed. Let's go! Shogresh is trying again to move backwards, but it seems it fell into a hole and got stuck. The other machines are moving on swamp quite rapidly, and few moments later we see them already floating. After some time we see the following results. Shogresh finally managed to escape from the trap and reached the open water. But it seems impossible for him to catch up with the other vehicles. As we can see, it floats quite well, but moves on water very slowly. Again, because of the smooth tire tread. Anyway, it proves that this machine is really amphibious ATV. Artemida is taking the second position. Full rotating wheels provides a notable speed on water, but only on still water. It's clear that it can't move against the current. Waterproof body is also a great feature in these conditions. All the things on board the machine will remain dry. And the cheapest model is in the lead in this competition, but to tell the truth, they are slightly cheating. They mounted a boat motor to the body, so now the machine is able to move significantly faster on water. But in fact, the speed even with motor is not very breathtaking. So I think this little advantage is not worth having additional difficulties with the boat motor. Now let's see the ATVs climbing from water back to the ground. And while they are climbing, we speak in a word about their prices. The cheapest model costs about $3,000, but as I've already said, it's simple to build such ATV yourself, especially if you live not far from a junkyard. The price of Artemida is about $4,000. As to Shogras, it also costs about $4,000. Well guys, I think today we have had an interesting battle. What conclusion can we make out of it? Definitely Shogras is the fastest machine on a good roads. It's quite comfortable and simple machine that may have some problems on off-road due to the smooth tires. The other vehicles are rather slow and rough ATVs, but they are very effective on off-roading, and to my mind their efficiency is almost the same. Please post your comments, what machine do you think is the best in this video? Thanks for watching guys, please consider subscribing the channel if you like this video. Stay with us, it will be many more interesting materials here. Goodbye.